Only on Sunday have police started moving vehicles from London Bridge. The cars, buses and truck have been stranded just as they were when the attacker was shot dead by police after murdering 2 people with his knives on Friday. It's been a still and eerie sight, snapped countless times already by curious tourists. Quicker to move has been the Prime Minister. Sensing an electoral threat or perhaps an opportunity, Boris Johnson is trying to absolve his Conservative Party of blame, despite being in power for a decade.
I think this whole system of automatic early release, which was brought in by Labour, and it was under that system.
You've been in power for 10 years.
It was under that. Sorry, I've only been in office for 120 days.
So,
and by the way,
you're leader of the Conservative Party, and the Conservative Party has been in power for 10 years.
One of the reasons I think it's ridiculous, I think it's repulsive that individuals as dangerous as this man should be allowed out after serving only 8 years, and that's why we are going to change the law.
Actually, the reasons why Usman Khan was out of prison early, despite being convicted of terrorism offences, are complex. There are the particularities of his case, including his successful 2013 appeal against his original indeterminate sentence. Add into that years of legislation on sentencing and release from various governments, including Conservative ones. There are less than 2 weeks till the general election. Not a good time for the government to have to admit 74 other people convicted of terrorism offences have been released early. On another political show, the leader of the opposition was asked if he opposes the early release of such prisoners.
I think it depends on the circumstances, depends on the sentence, but crucially depends on what they've done in prison.
So not necessarily then?
No, not necessarily, no. I think there has to be an examination of how our prison services work and crucially what happens to someone released from prison.
The Conservatives still have a polling lead over Labour, but in recent days it's narrowed. Election campaigns can turn on events like this and how governments handle them. Rory, Challands, Jazeera, London.